iRacing is the greatest racing simulator known to man. It's also really frustrating. You see, iRacing is built on a system of ranking, where it ranks how fast you are and how safe you drive. iRacing even locks certain pieces of content until you drive safe enough to be trusted with them. You would imagine that racers at the highest level of iRacing would know how to drive by the time they get there. You're wrong. Don't get me wrong, iRacing's user base contains some of the greatest race car drivers in the world. However, you're never guaranteed a shot to race against them. Your iRating, or how fast you are, determines who you can race with. If you're anything like me, you might get trapped in that iRating zone where iRacing combines drivers who are pretty good and drivers who are terrible. That means while you're working your butt off, people are going to be doing things like this to you. Again with this? And while things like that are happening to you, iRacing is going to think you're slower. Because when you wreck, your finishes aren't as good. When you're slower, your iRating drops. When your iRating drops, you get put into races with worse drivers. And the cycle repeats. This makes that elusive victory even harder to come by because iRacing splits up races, at least at the highest level, every 2 hours. So if you get wrecked, you have to wait a whole nother 2 hours to race again. That means when you have a race like this, a race that is perfect, nothing goes wrong, the racing is good, you don't win because something dumb happens. When you get a race that you win because you worked for it and earned it, that means a reaction like this is A-okay.
Nice win.